Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, wherever you are, wherever you're watching this. Today is Wednesday, I think. I don't know. And there's only 6 days until the competition for Alpha closes. And I wanted to just share with you just some stuff that's coming up for me right now with this competition coming to a close, because this book means a lot to me, and I don't expect it to mean anything to any of you. It's not your book, why would it? It's not your work, why would it matter? But it's really important to me that I actually got the opportunity to write Alpha's story. Now, those of you who know and have known me for several years will know I've always been an activist. I'm not the swampy kind of activist that will go for days and weeks and months chained to a tree to protest the A34. Was it the A34 to Newbury? Those of you who are from the UK and where Swampy chained himself to a tree. I choose to be an activist in the sense of writing. The pen is mightier than the sword. Although, give me a sword and I'll turn into Nikita. Or maybe She-Ra. Yeah, to have the opportunity to share Alpha's story with you was a real honour for me. Because anyone sharing their story with you, even if it's just in a conversation, is a trust. For her to know that I would do such a great job, which is why she asked me to write the story and share it with you all those years ago. She saw something in me I didn't actually see in myself at that time. Yeah, I'd won awards for, being in business, and, that was all good. That was lovely, being recognised for that. Affirmations is one of my love languages, if you hadn't already figured that out. But to have been entered for this competition and had Linda say, "We're going to enter you in the competition, Dawn." I'm like, "God, me? Wow, cool." Thanks. As you can see, I am a bit overwhelmed by it all still, because to have been entered into any kind of award it's just, especially for, I'm not going to cry, especially for the work that you love, and especially when you've written, I'm not going to cry. Fuck. Bugger. Helping other people and giving a voice to other people is something I've always done, and I never liked bullies, not even the playground. I hated bullies. I got bullied, and I saw other people get bullied. I got detention for protecting somebody at school once because they were being bullied. To know that writing Alpha has given a voice to 20 million women around the world who have gone through the barbaric and horrendous practice of female genital mutilation, which I'd like to make a distinction between the female circumcision and the mutilation, as Adam and I discussed in the Alpha podcast. But also to give a voice to 30% of women around the world who suffer at the hands of the man they choose to spend their life with. 30% of women in the world are raped within marriage. So to have actually been gifted the story to be able to highlight those, to empower women, and to give a voice to the voiceless, or allowed a voice to those already working in those fields, was a huge pressure. I was like, I've got to get this right. I am a perfectionist. I am a bit of a control freak. Those of you who work with me and know me, you all know that. Like, got to get it done. It's got to be right. I'm not one of those half-assed kind of people, as you know. We all know how I feel about cover artwork for books as well. We don't do crappy Canva stock, what do they call them? What are those clip art pictures? What are they? Why are you putting those on your book? But anyway, I digress, as always. But yeah, the amount of people that have been sharing about the book in their groups, that have invited me into live events that they're speaking at for me to give a mention, and for those of you who have sent me pictures and screenshots of your orders, you're helping so many people. You are helping so many women around the world, and for that I am so truly grateful. You are helping to raise awareness of things in the world that really truly matter, and only when we all join together, only when we all join forces and say, no, this is not acceptable, whatever it is, whether it's female genital mutilation, whether it is rape, whether it is emasculation of men, whether it is injustices, whether it is corruption of some whatever kind. We're seeing quite a lot of that at the moment. When we support each other's endeavours, then we become united, we become stronger. Alpha Stud alone, she went through hell. I can't even begin to, I didn't imagine it. I mean, when she shared her story with me, I was like, what the fuck? People think I've been through stuff. My life's been a walk in the park compared to Alpha and some of the women that she knows and some of the women that we've been serving with this book. I was talking to my coach this morning, and she was like, I'm never going to read your book, Dawn. And I was like, why? Why aren't you going to read much? Because I can't deal with the trauma. And I was like, yeah, but the books aren't about the trauma. Yeah, they talk about the trauma, but the books are all about how we went on to thrive afterwards. It's about how we took what happened for us and turned it into something really, truly powerful. That's what we do. Everything happens for us, not to us. And when we're in that place of it's happening to me, we become a victim. I'm just requesting that all of you out there that know me, that follow me, that really want to support me in my efforts, whatever Alpha is on sale, and for the next 6 days, we're up against some really pretty strong competition. Now I could go, well, my book's actually more important than theirs because my book's actually about human rights. And my book's actually making a difference in the world because it's all about social justice. And I could go off on that thing and that'd be really fucking egotistical of me, especially as I like to disappear into fiction. Yes, Alpha is fiction, but it's a true story written as fiction to protect identities. I love books, good ones anyway. And the competition for this, the competition within the competition from the other authors is really tough competition. And the fact that we've all been entered shows that we're all deserving to be there. I'm just calling on you all to, whether it's $4.99 as an ebook or whether it's $9.99 as a paperback, and buy yourself a copy, buy a friend a copy. Buy a copy for your women's groups, buy a copy for your therapy groups, whatever it is. Please help me win this competition. It will mean so... I am not going to cry. Bugger. It would mean so much to me. See, this is what happens when I've been talking to my son. I was talking to him before, and we were talking about all the stuff that he's applying for jobs at the moment. And he was like, oh, can you remind me what I did, who I did that for? And I've just given him a list of all the jobs he's done. And I've just acknowledged him for the support he's given me. I mean, he's 18, and I do this work. I write these books to help make the world a better place for my children, for your children, for their children, and for next door's children and the people of the world. I don't do it really for me. I do it for other people, because, well, you don't write you don't dive deep into trauma and abuse and corruption and work with whistleblowers and some of the subjects I work with for pleasure, trust me. It's traumatic work, a lot of the time, and but it's hugely rewarding. And when I get the messages from some of you to tell me that my books have changed the way you viewed something, or it's changed your life, or it's saved your marriages, or it's saved your businesses, or it's helped improve relationships with your parents or with your children, that's why I do what I do, because it helps you, it helps other people. And yeah, so I know that some people are put off reading my books because of the trauma that I highlight in there, and some of the subjects are really, they are confronting. I know they are, and I know that some people haven't got the capacity to be able to deal with that. But if you don't want to read them, or you can't read them, you don't have the capacity to read them, could you please share? Let other people know about them. That would be amazing. If you're a teacher and you're working with high school students, and I think you're calling it personal, social, health, economics and education these days, PSHE. I'm a sailor girl. PSHE means something completely different. Like, why you would call your subject PSHE, I have no idea. But anyway, if please help me win this competition. It would mean so much to me, and it would mean so much to all the little girls and those baby girls and those women who have been through so much trauma in their marriage, in their vaginal area. And let's just really give a voice to the voiceless and see if we can win this prize. We've got 6 days until the competition closes, so get ordering, please, get sharing, and if you've got any opportunities for me to come and join your group in the next 6 days before the competition closes, I would be honoured to come and join you, and obviously any opportunities after that would also be good. So I'm going to go and I'm actually now going to go and write another book well, I'm finishing off the manuscript for a fabulous lady called Annie Gibbons. It's called Twins. She's confronted me, I'm telling you. God, dear Annie Gibbons. Talk about having mama moments while you're writing about twins. But yeah, that's the next book coming out from Dawn Bates Publishing, or Dawn Publishing, Dawn Bates International, or rebranding's going on as well. Sacked a few clients. That's been interesting. But yeah, I don't publish every book I work on. And there are reasons for that. Yeah, let's go get Alpha to the #1 slot. Thank you so much. Love you lots, and I'll chat with you all soon. Ciao, ciao.